Good morning, Silver Lake. I'm Abbi.
And I'm Jaycie. Welcome to this week's edition of Lake Nation News. Let's jump right into the news.
Here's what's happening around school this week.
On Thursday, the 20th, there's an FCA meeting in the PAC.
And a high school JV Scholars Bowl meeting at Wamego.
Next Friday, the 21st, there's a dance showcase at Stormontville Event Center.
A lot of activities are going on this weekend.
The Back to 80s musical is on Saturday, the 22nd, starting at 7 p.m., and on Sunday, the 23rd, is starting at 2 p.m.
Cheer will also be performing on Saturday at Stormontville Event Center.
Now here's Chloe with Trivia of the Week.
Thank you, Chloe.
Now we have Kayden and Kamiryn with Wingspan Weekly.
Hey guys, it's Kayden and Kamiryn with this week's edition of Wingspan Weekly.
Football season has come to an end with a loss to Sabetha at sectionals, ending their record at 7-3. They had a well-fought season.
This week's buffer week, meaning no athletic activities, practices, or events.
We celebrated the volleyball state championship this past Wednesday with an assembly, marking an end to their season. They had many great accomplishments, including a 46-1 season record.
This team broke the school record for most wins in a season, broke the Kansas Sports Hall of Fame record for most assists in one season. Their hard work made them regional champs, sub-state champs, and finally state champs. They won Silver Lake's their 70th state championship in school history and the 1,200th win in program history.
Next week marks the beginning of winter sport practices. Good luck to basketball, wrestling, and powerlifting in this upcoming season.
Unified Bowl League season came to an end this week. They placed first at 2 tournaments, second at 1, and 7th out of 20 schools at their largest meet. This team also PR'd their highest pin count in 4 years with 665. Congrats, Eagles.
That's all for now.
Stay cool.
Don't be a fool.
Thank you, Kayden and Kamiryn.
And good luck, Eagles.
Now here is an interview with Miss Rickle.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Rickle. I teach computer science. One of the big challenges I face is staying up to date and staying current with new technology and new trends. It seems like they're coming out with more and more stuff all the time, so just being aware of what's out there and then learning about it and the best way to implement it in the classroom so that it's beneficial for students, but also really engaging and really fun. For someone who's just starting coding and getting into it for the first time, my advice would be to just start really basic. Starting with block coding through a free program like Scratch is a great place to start. And just like anything, takes time and takes practice. So starting small, there's a lot of tutorials out there that you can watch on YouTube, practicing those skills every day. And then once you feel like you're comfortable with that, you can graduate onto a more complicated language like Python and then build up from there. My favorite teaching memory, probably that goes back to my time at Seaman Middle School. They did an activity called the Wacky Olympics. And so outside of the classroom, it was just a competition between all of the different teams in the school, and they did like tug of war, cone flipping, stuff like that, and then they competed for points. So it was just a really great time to get to know students and have fun outside of the classroom. And then our team ended up winning, so it was a special day and it was bragging rights for the rest of the year. My favorite lesson to teach, it would probably be for math and focusing on 7th grade concept of scale factor. So we did a research project on Robert Wadlow, who is the tallest man in history. So knowing his height, and then we measured student heights to find a scale factor, and then we used the scale factor to build a replica of Robert Wadlow using masking tape on the wall. It was just a lot of fun, really engaging, and the students really got into it. I do support AI when it is used appropriately and responsibly. I think what is happening is some people are using AI to replace their thinking, a way for them to get out of actually working hard. However, when it's used as a thinking partner and used to assist thinking or as an extra resource, I think it can be really powerful. It's hard to say what the future of technology looks like. With our current technology that we use every day, they're continuing to develop that. They're coming out with quicker software, more efficient software. They're coming out with new tools, new capabilities. So the future of technology, I think there's going to be things that they come up with that we can't even imagine. Working with my brothers, it's really interesting. Usually the younger siblings are really annoying, but I actually have really annoying older siblings, and they're really obsessed with me. So Coach Dewey and Coach Pegram just always try to find me and talk to me in the hallway. They're always coming to my classroom and always bothering me. So it's a lot. It's hard to be the favorite sibling, but I'm doing my best. So overall, it's okay. Coach Dewey likes to bring me burritos on Friday mornings, so it's good. I was inspired to be a teacher by my mom, Mrs. Pegram. She's always been a role model to me. I've always looked up to her. And I think what it is about her that made me want to be a teacher was just seeing her and how she interacts with her students and how much the students love her and they appreciate her. It really made me think like I could do something bigger and really make an impact on other people's lives, and I thought that teaching would have been the best way for me to do that. And so I'm so excited and so happy to be here to be able to kind of follow in her footsteps. Some current projects that we're working on in computer science, we actually just started our drones unit. So students are using drone blocks to block code some different drone pathways. We did some manual flights recently. And another cool thing we are doing is using a simulator and doing some different missions and challenges. Our current one that we're working on is in Mars. So there's different obstacle courses and different challenges on Mars, and the students get to code their drone pathways and perform these different missions.
That's it for this week.
Thanks for tuning in, and remember,
Stay classy, Silver Lake.